Hey, it's Cartoon Matt again, and we all know what that means. Time to do some training. Let's go over knife safety. In this training video, you will learn the top 10 ways on how to work with knives properly. Coming in at rule number 1, keep your knives sharp. A dull blade is a lot more dangerous than a sharp one. It makes you cut harder into an item, and if it slips, it could potentially cut you and leave a mess. Rule number 2, use knives only for cutting and slicing. Do not use them as can openers or screwdrivers. Rule number 3, always use an appropriate, firmly fixed cutting surface. A damp towel under a cutting board will keep it from sliding around the countertop. Coming in at rule number 4, use the right knife for the right job. Rule number 5, always hold the knife by the handle. Use drawing motions to cut and slice, using almost the entire length of the blade. Rule number 6, when walking around the kitchen with a knife, hold the knife in your non-dominant hand with the blade down, and store knives in a blade down position. Also remember to never leave a knife in a sink. Never soak a dirty knife in a suds-filled sink, because you will not be able to properly see the blade when attempting to pick it up. This is one of the most avoidable accidents we can prevent. When cleaning a knife, remember to clean it immediately for the safety of you and your coworkers. Number 7, store knives with the blades covered. If possible, use knife racks, sheaths, or blocks. If storing knives in a drawer, keep them in a separate protected compartment. Also remember, because we work in schools, it is best to keep our knives in a locked drawer or a locked room that kids don't have any access to. Rule number 8, never wash knives in a dishwashing machine. Because of the temperature change inside the machines, it can cause dull blades, loosen the rivets, and cause cracks in the handles. Rule number 9, and this is one of the most important rules of them all. If and when you drop a knife, let it come to a complete rest before attempting to pick it up. Do not try and stop the knife with your feet or catch the knives with your hands as it is falling to the ground. Rule number 10, wear your cut glove. Cut glove should be worn on your non-knife holding hand and have a food service glove put over it to keep your glove clean and the food safe. Cut gloves prevent you from getting cut. They are not perfect, but definitely reduce the risk of getting cut or nicked. Where can we get safety gloves from? We can get our safety gloves from Hubert, as well as our paper vendor, Imperial Date. Safety gloves are very affordable and certainly worth protecting our hands. Pomptonian recommends we get our gloves from Hubert. When an accident occurs, inform the food service director. A report must be filled out entirely. All injury reports are sent to Dean Tamaris or Frank Musillo. When going to a medical facility, bring the injury referral form. Directors and operation managers. Remember that you can find a list of care centers locations by county and hospitals by going on SharePoint, shared documents, payroll, workers' comp. As always, if you have any questions about knife safety or cut gloves, do not hesitate to reach out to your operations manager. Feel free to visit us at www.pomptonian.com, and remember, a safe kitchen is a happy kitchen.